All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Glendale Race Reaction Show here, presented by Complete Racing Solutions. So make sure to check them out. Coach Rob Beams on YouTube there, and he will help you out with all of your fitness and any sort of health goals that you guys have there. Links going to be in the description down below. And we're going to wrap up the first Triple Crown of this season, and it was an absolute barn burner wild. Now to start off here, I'm going to say I busted out the Pro Circuit hat that I bought in 2000 and I believe it was 17 when me and Justin were out in California. Now I'm wearing this because I'm pouring a little out for my homie Mitch Payton there, because God, the poor guy just cannot buy a break right now. Everybody's hurt on that team. They pull up Drew Adams here, and then Drew Adams breaks his collarbone today. So that was just an absolute mess. Now, getting back to Glendale here, Triple Crown race, first one of the year, and these Triple Crowns present craziness, and it was no exception. So we're going to start with 450 class here. And is Jet Lawrence's season over? Who knows? Who knows? Look, here's what we know. Dabbed his knee, obviously instant pain, went to Alpine Stars. Now, here's the thing with Alpine Stars, okay? Alpine Stars checked him out much like they do when you would go to the ER. And I know this because I've torn up my knee before, right? So Alpine Stars checks him out. They probably, from what I know, they have a X-ray machine in there. So they took an X-ray. Obviously, that probably didn't say that anything was screwed up, but we won't know anything till probably Monday or Tuesday when they get him into an MRI. Now, I assume he's Jet Lawrence. He's a professional athlete here. So I assume he's going to get an MRI first thing Monday morning. We'll see if there's anything tore up, and then we'll see how he proceeds, which I assume, because he's still technically, I think, according to the points, he's fifth place, something like that. Like 13 points down is what it is now. Again, so I'm going to assume that he will at least try to do some stretching, some tissue therapy, that kind of stuff, no matter what is wrong with that knee. I assume he will try that this week and then try to ride next weekend in Tampa. Now, whether that works out or not, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But this could be the end of the season. This could be the end of Jet Lawrence's 2025 Supercross run, which is just absolutely unthinkable for the kid. I mean, we watched him struggle with the bike in round one. Then you get to round two, a little bit better, gets second, and then wins at round three. And to be honest, after qualifying today, and I had said it in the live qualifying show, go check that out if you guys haven't already, I was like, everybody's screwed. I mean, he just went 0.6 faster, and his top three laps were all good enough to be the #1 qualifier. And they still, in my opinion, don't have that bike dialed in exactly where he wanted it. Like, that bike still didn't look perfect under him like that 24 did. Whether or not that's true, who knows? He's the only one who really knows, but from what I saw, the bike still looked a little twitchy in spots. Now, whether that worked better once we got to softer East Coast, who knows? But anyway, getting back to the point of the race reaction here, we don't know what's going on with Jet. We won't know what's going on with Jet for a couple of days now, but that could be the end of Jet Lawrence's 2025 Supercross season here, which is just, this is the kind of stuff right here that keeps us from getting a perfect Supercross season, because this kind of stuff happens all the effing time. Now, that being said, Chase Sexton rode great tonight, very consistent to get that win, very consistent to get the points lead back, but Chase Sexton, in my opinion, not the fastest guy. Like, the fastest guy all night was Tomac. Like, Tomac blew 2 out of those 3 starts. And the third one, we saw what he did when he actually got a start. And Tomac was just on fire, dude. Like, Tomac is... If Jet's hurt and he's out, Tomac is the fastest guy in the 450 class right now, in my opinion. And I'm sure we're going to fight about that. I'm sure if you guys watch the main show tomorrow, me and Eric are going to fight about that, because Sexton's also fast, but I believe Tomac is faster. So, again, this is a reaction show. We don't really know. The race just ended. I'm now filming this So all I know is literally what I've seen on the TV. We haven't listened to any interviews. We haven't seen anything other than what they've had on the TV. So we'll know more tomorrow when we film the main show. So make sure to check that out. If you're not a member, join the members area. If not, you'll see it on Tuesday. But a lot of different ways this could go. Now, Sexton takes over the points lead. He now has the red plate, takes it from Kenny by a whole 2 points is all. And Kenny has the ability to get that red plate back. Guaranteed. No questions asked. Kenny's riding absolutely amazing right now. But man, he's throwing his hat in the ring with Tomac, Sexton, and Jet, outside of what just happened to Jet, but with those three there. Now Webb has also thrown his hat in the ring here. Now it's been a rough start to the season. He's been consistently in the top 5 here, but as far as like wins and podiums here, it's been a little bit rougher for him. But he threw his hat in the ring tonight. He's historically never been great at Glendale. Obviously, they said on the broadcast, like, I think an average of 7th place or whatever. And he comes out that first moto and wins, or first main, whatever it is, first gangbang. I don't know, whatever. He comes out that first one there and wins that one over Jet, keeps Jet behind him, subdues Jet's pressure through the whole thing. And Jet rode good, but they're just the track was good. I was actually wildly impressed with that track. There just wasn't a ton of separation for those top guys, and there wasn't great places to make passes. So Webb is definitely here to play, and in my opinion, right now, immediately following the race, and we'll talk about this more as we get to the main show here tomorrow, Webb threw his hat in the ring that if Jet is hurt and cannot race the rest of the year, Webb is in this championship talk as of right this moment. So there we are. Outside of that, Justin Hill, that was an absolutely amazing ride for him. Super shocked about the Justin Barcia qualifying 18 thing. Like, I looked at that and went, what the fudge is going on there? So lots of interesting things throughout the 450 class. I'll be interested to listen to some interviews here and talk to some people and see what that track was actually like. I liked it. Big jumps, different options. And yeah, pretty good Glendale track. Now, moving to the 250 class there. Okay, so I think Juju was the fastest guy in the 250 class. However, Juju could not get his crap together tonight. Between the tip overs, which he had in both the first and second moto, the bad starts, it didn't come together. He didn't put everything together. It wasn't polished. It didn't look as great as it did the first 3 rounds. That being said, I still feel like he had the speed to be the guy tonight. But it was kind of like Tomac. Like when you foobar starts and you push the front end in the first lap there, things get really hairy for you right off the rip. Now, Deegan, again, looked good, but Deegan's the man. Deegan is supposed to look good. Now, did he look absolutely head and shoulders better than everybody? No, I don't believe he did, okay? And I know you guys are going to come for me in the comments if you guys actually watch this, because I'm not going to title this video something about Deegan just for views. But where Deegan looked good, I didn't feel like Deegan was head and shoulders better than everybody else. He rode great. He really did. He rode great. He made mistakes also. But then again, he comes out. He's 2 points, 3 points, 2 or 3 behind Juju, I think. Something like that. There was a lot that happened in that last 450 main. Sorry, I should write this stuff down. Do my best. But he looked good. Mosman was real froggy all night, which was a weird new twist, but then that's very Mosman-esque. And then you go to Cole Davies, dude. And Cole Davies is an effing monster. I don't care what you guys want to say. That kid is so locked in, relaxed, just ticking off laps. I know that last moto didn't go great for him. This is Triple Crowns. This is what happens, is like when you throw in 3 starts in a night, things can get weird, and they got weird. But Cole Davies is definitely someone to watch out for here as this 250 West season progresses. Now, shout out, golf clap for Triumph and Jordan Smith getting their first ever win there. And just good consistent riding for Jordan Smith. And this is kind of what we've seen through the first 3 rounds for him. Nothing barn burning, nothing crazy. Had a little bit of a Jordan Smith move last week, but whatever. But that's cool to see Triumph get their first one. Now, how does that progress? I don't know. We got Austin Forkner coming up next week here for 250 East, so we'll have to see how that goes. But now Triumph has a win, so that's cool. You know, in less than a year, basically, they have come from a team that didn't exist to now they've got a win. So and multiple podiums. So that's cool. I'm pumped for them. So absolutely exciting night of riding. Make sure to comment down below, because I know there's a lot of stuff I said that might be controversial. I know there's a lot of stuff that people are going to agree with. We have a lot of questions still. We're only 4 rounds in here. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure to check out Complete Racing Solutions and Coach Rob and the Coach Rob Beams YouTube channel there. And yeah, we'll be back for the main show. Again, if you guys haven't joined the members area, members get to watch us record the main show record the main show live. So make sure to sign up for that. And if not, like I said, the show will go up Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Later.